This is Golf 101, and today I'm going to talk about golf strategy, explained in 3 simple examples. Ben Griffin winning at the Schwab Invitational 2025 at Colonial. Jordan Spieth and his caddy having a conversation over a golf shot. And I'm going to break it down for you so to better understand what a caddy and player conversation entail. And then lastly, I'm going to walk you through one of my experiences with a golf Straka book. Hole 1, round 4 of the Schwab Invitational 2025. We know Ben Griffin won, so I'm excited to see this highlight. Second shot after a driver 357 yards. Talking about adrenaline.
What a tee shot from Ben Griffin. 357
Ball
yards.
speed is 150 miles per hour.
Working with the wind.
Griffin, perfect. Just 2.5 feet. Cashes it.
What?
We're talking about someone that hasn't won a PGA tournament. Now you're in the winner circle, right? You won the Schwab Invitational at Colonial in Texas, probably one of the most iconic golf courses out there. And what a way to start. Let's go through it together. Hole 1, par 5, 564 yards. Ball speed 181 miles per hour. That's fast. That's a bomb, all right? Like, spin rate 2,927 RPMs. Little high. But apex 123 launched. Our club head speed 119 miles per hour. 357 yards. Just stick with me, all right? It's the part that I want to provide some value to y'all. Why that's a perfect shot, right? Most of you will be like, well, it's far, 20 to 15 feet, perfect. But y'all be like, if it was 5 feet from the pin but left, you'd be like, that's perfect. Listen, that's not perfect. That's actually completely wrong. However, great result and great outcome. Pin is middle-ish, but there's definitely plenty of room past it. So if we do want to hit a shot that goes in the middle of the green, probably is going to land front edge and then roll out. Short left here, no bueno. Right? No bueno because it's short-sighted. Left is just dead, right? Because of how the greens react. Long is what we're looking at here. We want to stay out of trouble in the middle of the green, right? You want to start around with ease. You're like, okay, what's going to help me do that? Well, definitely hit that drive. And then second, do not attack now. That's not the time. You're going to hit in the middle of the green, give yourself a chance for eagle. You're not trying to hit a dart at the pin with some fade starting at the bunker that then gets you short-sighted and then what? And then you start your round with a par and a very gettable hole. At the time, keep in mind, he was tied for the lead. He wasn't leading. But so these are the small things. Golf 101 are going to provide you just a little more insider knowledge. So when you look at these things, when you are on the golf course yourself, or you're looking at the PGA Tour on TV, you're like, oh, I get it. Sometimes you see misses and you're like, how do you do that? Well, maybe he was already aiming slightly off of where you were thinking to hit the ball, because you don't want to put in play things they're not meant to be in place for you, right? Thinking about it this way, it's going to change completely the perspective you view your round of golf and sometimes your mistakes and how you view and you watch golf on TV. Keep in mind, missing in the right spot is better than hitting a good shot in the wrong spot. So I'm gonna end it at that. We're gonna move on into caddy player conversation. Jordan Spieth and his caddy. Someone that's very talkative. Someone that's gonna tell you what he thinks. Someone is gonna tell his caddy, hey, I don't give a fuck. I'm changing this. I don't like what you're thinking. Jordan Spieth at the Travelers Championship.
It's down left or right, any room there is.
You like one less?
Well, I was just thinking that takes, path comes out hot.
Yeah,
If it
and
doesn't,
it should still get over the middle of the green, and we're just trying to make
if
it
it doesn't, you can work with short.
Okay. Mine jumped a little. Mikey, sit down. Right there.
Shot.
Good call, Mikey. Nice call.
The caddy's saying, hey, the wind is low-key actually helped. And Jordan wasn't really buying it. So he also told him, hey, also the lie, I fear is going to jump. The lie, it's either good or kind of bad, but where the grass is going to make friction between the club and the ball. It's going to generate less spin. It's going to make the ball travel longer. You like one less. If you go past that green, it's short-sided, firm and fast greens, sloping down towards the pin. It's going to be hard to hit a good chip that stops nearby comfortably. He's saying it's gonna come out hot. You think you should club down. What does club down mean? Let's say you're hitting an 8-iron and you say, I want to club down. It might sound weird, but you're hitting a 9-iron, which is a higher number, but it's a shorter club. 9-iron because it's gonna jump. I think it's gonna come out hot because of the lie. It should still get over the middle of the green. Basically, he's telling him, yeah, I need something though that gets over the middle of the green. Like I don't want to chip from whatever. Like I need something that gets me there. And then he's reassuring him. He's like, if it doesn't, we can work with short. But short of the pin, that's what he meant. It's because he has room. He has a lot of room that he can work with. If he goes past the pin or the green, he doesn't. So then he's gonna be short-sided, uncomfortable, scrambling for par. Then he proceeded to hit this dart and he's like, oh, I think he jumped. What does that mean? Jump came out hot. Caddy was saying came out hot because the lie was gonna create friction. It's gonna have what it's so-called flyer. And he's like, hey Mikey, nice call. Because Jordan was set on hitting an 8-iron or whatever it was, and his caddy was like, hey Jordan, now I think it's gonna jump. I think the wind is gonna still act this way. We can work with short. But you can't tell your player, hey, I don't want you to go long, because then he's gonna think I'm going long, right? Rephrase it. I like one less club because we can work with short. Instead of saying, I think you can go over the green with that, you put fear and doubts. They're humans as well. They're insecure sometimes. Obviously, they're confident individuals. They're really good at golf. But you can't put those thoughts in their brain. So instead of saying, hey, I don't like this, gonna go over the green, you're like, I like one less. I think we can work with short better. So that's exactly what happened. Made him confident about the decisions that they both made together, which reassured him, made him commit to the golf shot better. And here we are. This is what we do at Golf 101. We're gonna explain things so you can understand it. So the last segment of the video, I want to talk about some of my personal experiences, distance control, yardage books, strategic decisions. I'm going to walk you through Hokuala Ocean Course in Kauai, Hawaii. Hole 17, which is the one I really want to talk about. So round 2 of 2 years ago at Ocean Course Hokuala, we played and the pin was placed in a really, really hard spot, just short left here, really short. And you can see the slope here, just everything pushes to the water. It is marked white. The ball doesn't stop because there's no rough. It's basically fringe. The wind was coming from the north-northwest. It was pushing it this way to the water. And there were multiple people just, clubbing up, going into the bunker on purpose, be like, all right, it's safe. I'm going to take a bogey or whatever. Hit a beautiful chip, land right here on a steep slope, and then just getting pushed, and then going in the water from there, then dropping. I mean, it was just incredible and just a shit show. 35 to 45 miles per hour. So one note I wrote here, honestly, the wind was so strong that I didn't really write too much, but it says 151 meters, strong, iron 5, that was my decision, marked with 3 check marks because it was the perfect distance, the perfect ball flight, great execution and great choice. 24 feet, I was just about right here. But this is kind of like what a Straka book, right? A Straka book looks like. Here, actually, it's just a sign of a ridge. This pin right here, find the straight putt. So kind of like I like to find the straight putts. So then when I'm on the green on the real tournament day, on the specific pin day, I'll know kind of like, hey, I'm here. I know from here straight, therefore it's going to break like this. And this is a simple walk you through to whatever I do every time I'm on the golf course with a Straka. It's imperative that you know how to use these things just to have an understanding of what you're doing. You don't feel stranded on the golf course. If you're just getting into golf or if you're just getting into competitions, you still want to apply just a basic understanding. What's a basic understanding in my opinion? Just, all right, let's say they give me the pin sheet. I'm gonna write it down exactly where it is on the green. So just then I have a visual look of a flyover action of where the pin is without just having to guess. And then just like paces from the back or the front, right? For example, 15 on, green is 22. I know I have about 7 steps, 7 paces to the back head. Today's episode is coming to an end. If you love golf but want to understand it deeper, subscribe. We break down real shot, real thinking, and real strategy every week. So stay tuned for more.